I want to start for one word, and this word is impossible. Yes, impossible. This is the first time I have heard this word was actually at the beginning of the full-scale invasion, and my friend from Spain called me, and her name is Alice, and she said to me, like, Henry, how are you doing there? Oh my gosh, there is a war. You're a successful financial manager. Come to my place. You can stay in Spain. You're definitely going to find some job here. And I said to her, Alice, I actually in the process of joining Armed Forces of Ukraine, And she said, oh no, oh my God, man, how are you gonna fight like? Because it's close to impossible to fight with such a huge country as Russia. If you compare it to Ukraine, it's practically impossible. And I said, at least we try. And if you want to help, just go stand up, go to your whatever, go protest for Ukraine a little bit there in Spain. And after that first time, I heard impossible like millions of times. My company commander, my first company commander told me, once, Andrew, it's close to impossible to use this FPV toys, FPV drones at the real combat. What are you talking, man? It was impossible, in their words, to create one of the first drone reconnaissance units in actual mechanized infantry. And look what? Now it's in every mechanized unit there is a drone reconnaissance platoon. It was impossible to survive the kind of trauma I had. But God saved my life, and surgeons made a miracle of impossible. Now, after that, doctor said to me, Andrew, how can you imagine using the white cane for blind people with no hands? How you imagine they're in a prosthetic device when you can't see? They said, how are you gonna get back to your job? And look, you know what? When we was in Ukraine right before we came here, we actually established with my beautiful wife, Alina, we established a small NGO that helped me here, not to tell you that I'm this cool guy from Mission Impossible film, that you ever seen a lot like Impossible Missions? Everything that we made was grounded in the support of people, in the unity of people around us. Initially, my family, my friends helped me to get prepared for the army. My beautiful team of 20 people that were just like you, one of the best engineers in Ukraine, one of the best IT specialists in Ukraine, one of the best managers in Ukraine I have ever met. These guys just joined military forces just like I am, just because they feel that this is the only right thing to do in these circumstances. So now I sometimes hear, it's impossible for Ukraine to win the war. It's impossible for Ukraine to effectively strike back Russia. And you know what I do when I hear that stuff? After all this hard year, I just smile,
Bravo!
Just chill. Sure, that's impossible. So, looking forward, guys, for tomorrow and day after tomorrow. Maybe somebody gonna tell you, it's impossible. Just smile. Just smile to them. And I wanna conclude with a song that I just heard this week on the radio. It was probably Hozier's song. If they put me back then, and I will do it again. I'm gonna rephrase the ending. I'm gonna do it again. Why don't you just follow me? And we will do impossible things again together. Thank you very much, guys.